Honestly, no. And I say that with a lot of hope and not pessimism. Going back into the history, you would say that even in ancient times, colonial times, women were actually participating actively across the board, whether it was in fields, whether it was in armed forces, they were part of the workforce. And but this participation continued even during post-independence time, even during present times. But there is a shift that has taken place over the decades. That is, their work is not recognized. Their work is undervalued. Their work is underpaid. Those are the challenges that women have faced over the decades. But what we also see that after the 1991 reforms, the workforce participation actually declined, I think, very significantly from almost 31% to 23% in 2017. Now, the good news is that while previously the schemes, the 5-year plans, all the initiatives or the welfare schemes, they looked at women as beneficiaries, not as active participants. But that has changed now. That has made a huge shift, and women are now looked as active participants in the India's vision of development, which has made a change. If you see now that since 2017, women labor force participation has increased. Women are actively taking part in the workforce. You see a rising million and millions of women entrepreneurs in India. That is a huge development, a significant development. But the challenge again is that though we have seen an increase in quantity of it, the quality has not improved substantially. There are women who are still, most of the women, and I would say that with a lot of conviction, that they're still in the informal sector. They are involved in the household unpaid labor workforce. They're still not given the same level of payment. They are not paid equally to vis-a-vis men. And most importantly, their entrepreneurs or their enterprises are micro and small. So what has been the challenge? They are not provided safe working space. They have to balance the work and home life. They are not given safe transportation system. These are all the challenges that needs to be addressed. And if we look at India's vision of 2047, we want to be a developed nation. And even IMF has said that if India wants to develop, it can increase its GDP up to 27% if women are equally participating in this journey. So, what do we need to do now? What is the way ahead? Real childcare support, I would say this is the foremost thing that India needs to address. Then provide safer transportation systems, provide safer and equal work opportunities for men and women. All these will ensure that women are actively participating in the economy and contributing to the country's GDP. And if India gets this right, it will just not be the story of a growth. It would be a growth where everyone is counted. Everyone is there in that journey. Thank you.